right, thanks for returning with us. A lot has happened since we took you to break, and maybe you can update us. Obviously, we've got a little demonstrations, some demos that are here.
Correct. So, when they're on the well, a couple of things is that when you cook them, you want to be careful that you're not really putting too much fat, but enough. What I mean by fat, I mean oil. And then two is that they're kind of they're not the easiest things to flip and handle. They're quite loose, so you do need to be careful with it. Also, another thing that I'm doing is that as this cooks, I'm moving my pan around. Now, I actually happen to be on a little bit of an angle, so that is actually causing my oil to kind of right. So there's one aspect of that, but two is that when I'm cooking it, I get certain spots on that pan where it's hotter than others. So that's what I'm really kind of looking for, is just making sure that I don't get too hot of an area where.
And I would say that the amount of oil that a person puts onto a pan for this sort of a project, that's always a tough decision, whether it's too much or too little. You don't want too much.
Right. Well, again, like I said with the flour, you can always add more. So maybe you start with just a, like a pan spray is not going to cut it. You need to actually have some kind of a vegetable oil, or like a butter alternative, or I, in this case, have the clarified butter. But you can always start with some, and then if you think that you need to add more, just go ahead and do that.
Okay.
It's going to absorb some, so you should expect that that's going to happen. And then what we have here is we have a little chives. So we're going to garnish our hero plate with a little chive here.
Oh, look at that. Spicing it up and decorating it.
Well, again, we make the time to do this. Why not make the most of it? All right, so I think it's time for us to try some, don't you?
Okay.
All right, now these are going to be warm, so I'm just telling you, be careful. What's really nice about these is they have this really nice crunchy outer.
You also have some cultured cream here.
Yeah, so this is creme fraiche, and we've used that before, but really it's truly sour cream. Okay. It's creamed, that's soured, and then I get this at the grocery store. So we're gonna just put a little bit on there for you. Okay. And then you can put your applesauce on there if you like.
Might as well. It's here.
All right. Now, if you wanted to go with a little maple syrup, you certainly could. What about ketchup?
I've been trying since I've been starting to work with this program to cut back on it. There are certain things that I can't possibly go without, but I'm going to say no to it again today. Thank you very much.
Now remember, it's going to be a little warm, so be careful. But that nice crunchy exterior, that nice kind of mashed potato interior.
Yes, but the inside is just, oh, and I'm glad I used the applesauce. Oh my.
Very, very nice.
That is very, very good.
So you could also do like maybe a little smoked salmon on top of that, the lox kind. So you have a lot of opportunities to use this, not only as a breakfast item, but this could be a little snack. It could be an appetizer. There's a lot of things you could do with this.
Very good. That was wonderful. So this recipe, along with many, many others, are on our website at valleynewslive.com. Really appreciate a lot of the public. I don't know if you're getting that feedback, but I certainly am. Everywhere from grocery stores to restaurants to the shopping malls and everything, people coming up and saying, hey, I saw you cooking the other day. Well, so we really appreciate the fact that the public is responding to what we're doing here, and we sure hope you're trying some of these recipes, because I can assure you, I'm enjoying them while we're cooking them.
Well, I'll be at the store or something, and people are looking at me like they know me. So they may not know me by name, but they know of me, or they've seen me. So, no worries about that. It's just kind of how it goes.
Yes, and it's always great for you to say hi.
Exactly.
No problems. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you again the next time we go cooking with Catchway.